Have you ever seen a lava lamp before? This is a lava lamp. While I was looking at this, I was wondering, how in the world does this work? What is floating in there? How is it pulling apart? Why does some of it sink, some of it float, and then some of it go back to the top? I'm intrigued. Alright, so now I'm going to try it. It said to add water first in about 1/4 of the way of the container. So 1/4 of the container. If I'm going to fill this container up, right, that's not evenly shaped. I'm going to guess that's about 1/4 of this container. All right, well then it said pour oil, cooking oil, to fill the container about 3/4 of the way. So I'm gonna let that settle just a little bit. Maybe add just a little bit more. And right here, what you can see is the actual oil is floating on top of the water. Wonder why that is. So now I'm gonna add some food coloring, and green, of course, for mallards. Okay, oh, is that green? I hope it's green. Oh, it doesn't look green because it's going through the oil, but then it's kind of stuck. Oh, look at what it just did. Kind of broke through the oil, the food coloring. So I bet you that has maybe the same density as that water. All right, well, the last step is to add Alka-Seltzer tablets. So I have some right here, and this should cause the chemical reaction. So let's watch what happens. Let's see if we're making a homemade lava lamp. I see some bubbles happening. Oh yeah. Look at our lava lamp go. You can try this at home too. All you need is some food dye, some seltzer tablets, some oil, and some water. You can make your own lava lamp.